My, what do we have here? A new arrival. What do you mean, where am I? Aw, you really don't know? Adorable! Doesn't the fire and brimstone give it away? Not to mention all the screaming.
No! No! No!
Oh, my poor naive darling, you're in hell. H-E double hockey sticks. Downstairs. The underworld. You know, it has many names. But none of that matters. All you need to know is you are here for all eternity. Why? Well, someone wasn't paying attention in their religious studies classes now, were they? Not that I can blame you. All those platitudes and commandments are a little too, let's say, plain for my tastes. Well, don't worry. I'll give you the abridged version. Humans are cast into hell if they lived a sinful life beforehand. You know, eternal damnation as punishment for your actions and all that. But yeah, you make one little slip up there, and this is where you end up. Oh, you don't think you deserve to be here? Well, my friend, in that case, you would be absolutely right. Oh, you should see your face. I totally got you. No, you really don't deserve to be down here. I looked over your file. You have honestly lived a very innocent life compared to most. It's cute. Do you really think you'd get punished with eternal damnation for something as simple as taking the Lord's name in vain? Of course not. We'd be full to capacity. My apologies for stringing you along. I just found that look on your face so adorable, I couldn't pass it up. What would you call it? Fear, confusion, despair? Ah, that's my favorite. And all rolled into one. It really suits you. Oh, you still want to know why you're here if you don't deserve it? Well, let me ask you a question. Human, do you remember dying? Ah, you hadn't thought of that yet, had you? It is so funny how you can forget such an important detail in the face of eternal torment. But yeah, you didn't arrive here under normal conditions. Your soul didn't pass here after death. You were summoned down here while you slept, with your body still intact. It's great. Send you home? Now, why would I do a little thing like that when I worked so hard to get you here? Oh, and if I were you, I would not try to just walk out the doors. Like I said, you are still alive down here, and I might be aware of that. But the demons out there, well, they would just mistake you for a soul that escaped their torment. And they'd just throw you right back in with the others. Oh, you would surely perish. So tragic. 'Cause last I checked, getting stabbed with red-hot pokers is still a great way to kill humans. Like, so easy. Although if you truly want to test that theory, you just be my guest. Yeah, I didn't think so. But it's all right. In this room, you are under my protection. You're safe with me. Oh, you don't want to stay here? Well, I will not deny I am a little hurt, but I do understand. So how about this? Look, a contract. You just sign on the little dotted line at the bottom, and I'll send you back up to the land of the living to carry out the rest of your lifetime. No one will even notice you were gone. A catch? Well, aren't you a clever human? Of course there's a catch. Well, it's only fair that I explain to you what you'd be agreeing to. Professional standards and all. So here it is. As I previously stated, I will send you back home to your bed, and you will continue your life as if all this was just a dream. However, Upon your death, whenever that may be, you will belong to me, to do with as I wish. Your soul will not be judged in the ordinary procedure, and instead you will be taken straight here to my palace, where I will be waiting for you. Although I may see fit to occasionally pop in to see how my little darling is doing up there in the living world. Well, if you don't sign it, then I have no obligation to help you return home. You'd have to live out the rest of your human lifespan down here. And I don't think you want that now, do you? No, I suppose I'm not giving you much of a choice. But I mean, why would I? Besides, it's more choice than we offer most who end up down here. Why you? Now that is an interesting question. I picked you out myself because you seemed special, I guess. I'm used to dealing with the worst of the worst down here. Those who really do qualify for eternal damnation. It can be easy to lose sight of the positive side of humanity, which is kind of depressing even for demons. But that's where you come in. When I was browsing around for the human I wanted to take for my own, I saw many kinds of people. Some were selfish, some were harmless, some just kept to themselves, some were contemptible, some were great. And amongst them all I saw you. I saw kindness. Look, I know this is probably some kind of cliche where you come from, but I've never seen that before. I live in hell, but nobody's like that down here. I saw the warm smile you gave to complete strangers, and the gentle way you treated even the smallest of animals, and the selfless care you showed for those around you. And I guess I got kind of interested in it. I never saw such a thing for many, many years, and it made me feel something other than contempt for the first time in centuries. Don't tell anyone, but I like feeling things. It's nice. So yeah, that's why I picked you. And it's why I promise that under my care, no harm shall come to you. I want to preserve that, what do you call it? Good in you. In a place like this that's so completely dark and evil with nothing to counterbalance it, even for a demon who's supposed to revel in such things, it feels sort of empty. But with you I feel things. With you this is gonna sound really weird, but I want to make you smile. At me, maybe. And I want to protect you. And I really shouldn't admit this out loud, but maybe love someday? Gross. Look, I am aware that an eternity in hell is not the most appealing thing to sign on for, but I promise I will do all I can to make it a heaven for both of us. You'd like to make a different deal? Well, it's not a no, I guess. All right, this is most unconventional, but I will hear you out. What is it you propose? Are you proposing? Okay, so I send you up to Earth, and I come and visit you, and we go on dates. Dates. We go on dates. And that's how you plan to decide if you want to spend eternity with me? Dates? Well, it is an interesting prospect. All right. I was getting bored with contracts anyway. I mean, it's ridiculous. You need a law degree these days just to collect souls. And I guess it would be nice to have you spend time with me willingly. Okay. Cool. Sure. Yeah, let's do it. You truly are a different kind of human, aren't you? Well, all right then. I believe it is time for me to return you home. I shall look forward to our next meeting, which will be our first date. Well, in the meantime, don't change. The human world does need more people like you, even if maybe it doesn't seem like it. I like you. You're nice. Bye.